Hi Taurus, this is Jess with your second week of March 2021 general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Taurus, congratulations for some of you. I see pregnancies. I see aligning with new companies for some of you. So they looks really good. Congratulations. And let me know in the comments section below if any of you just had baby, is pregnant, trying that sort of thing. Congratulations in advance. For those of you who are employed, be careful. Maybe a little too much drinking, too much indulging, because you're not really prepared to make some changes at this workplace that you know you need to. So be careful with trying to numb yourself in lieu of kind of facing the issues head on. Unemployed Tauruses, it looks like you're definitely going to align with a company. I would say be careful though, especially if you've already gotten the call and it's at a distance, or you have to make some adjustments to align with this new company. For some of you, you've come out of the ringer with your last place, and the place that you're going to align with will possibly be better. Yeah, I just want to. Yeah, I'm just checking. Okay, for some of you, it's going to be really good, and this will help you get over any heartbreak and pain. This new work, this new job you're going to get. Others of you, this is not a long-term or forever job. So do keep that in mind. At some point, it is going to come to an end. Also, once you get to this new job, you'll kind of discover some things where there's massive layoffs, or there's just some issues that's been going on or it's happening now where you didn't expect it, and it may make you question the longevity of being at this place. Self-employed Tauruses, it looks really good. For some of you, you're kind of cleaning out the clutter. You're getting very clear about what you're doing and where you're taking the business. Money making with this business is a slow but steady process forward. Again, slow but steady process. For some of you, you're slowly moving this business forward. So there's that. Home life looks really good. Some of you have, I have to tell you, I have to say it, I see it, I have to say it. You have a decision to make. It looks like you're making a decision, okay? And you're moving forward. Unfortunately, for some of you, you're walking toward heartbreak. You're heading toward heartbreak. You're heading toward disappointment, okay? And it's almost like no way around it. You're going to do it, because it's almost that type of thing where it's like, well, it seems good on this end. I'm not going to know how bad it is until I get there. It's that type of thing where you can't, hindsight is 20/20, and you won't know until you get there, that type of thing. And it almost seems like this isn't anything that you can reverse. It's like it has to kind of happen this way, unfortunately. But I do see where there was a yes, and yes, we're doing this, then it turns out to be a no. This could be for anything. So I'm not going to say, oh, it's in this regard. It's a yes, 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 and then no, or yes, yes, yes. Wow, I can't believe that happened. I'm disappointed, completely heartbroken, that type of thing. So you are heading towards some kind of heartbreak this week, if not over the weekend. Home life looks really good. There is some issues with family. Some of you may feel isolated, disconnected from family. Some of you need to take a hardcore look at family. This may have something to do with finances here, okay? Someone could come into your home in need of something, is what it looks like to me. Some of you do have a very solid home life, but you're dealing with a very immature person. It could be I don't know why I heard teacher, parent, or child. I don't know what that means, but some of you may be dealing with a very confrontational situation in the home. Let's put it there. Let's put it that way. For others of you, it's just someone coming back or coming into your life who could be a bit of a pain as well. Let's get into your love life. Taurus singles. The issue here is your tolerance is very low, and that's not an issue. I think the issue is that sometimes some of you either jump into things a little too quickly, or you jump out of things a little too quickly, because if it does not meet your expectations. Now, that's not for all of you. Some obviously you have a right to do that. You also may be dealing with people who is very egotistical and like a lot of attention. So these fly by night connections, or people who are already connected, can't give you much of anything else, could be the challenge here. You do have more of the same coming in. You have people who are enamored with you. They are taken by you. People who are very controlling could be attracted to you now. People who want a lot of fun and with you, and as well as a lot of other people. People who have issues committing. in relationships and who could be quite toxic could be coming your way. So do be careful with that. I do feel it's just too much. It's too much going on. Either for some of you, you spread yourself a little too thin, which I would normally say that's not a typical Taurus, but with Uranus in your sign, anything is possible. Others of you, you are attracting people who literally spread themselves very thin. And that's because you're very confident. So you're different, you're a challenge to them, and they like that. Okay. Your past is coming back. They want a new start with you. So some of you could be receiving love messages, that sort of thing. That literally can take you by surprise this particular week. Someone from the past could be coming back at this time. Do be careful if that is the case, especially if this person triggers you in some way. They may be triggering you this week, okay? Be careful, Tauruses, of past coming back, wanting to see you, spend time with you. You say yes, and they flake on you. You know, they stir you up only to leave you high and dry. I do see that being a case as well. Again, heading toward heartbreak, heading toward disappointment. So be careful. If someone has shown you who they are, you know how the saying goes. You have to believe them. Single ladies, well, the past has been a doozy, right? It's been a doozy, and you still think about it today. I feel for some of you during this Pisces season, it has not been easy. You found yourself dreaming about people, thinking about a situation, kind of having highs and lows at times, thinking about the past. And it may not just be with a love interest, it could be about life, period, and people that you once cared deeply for and all that you've gone through over the course of your life. However, that's going to be a thing of the past. You guys will really start focusing on your finances and your career. There even may be an opportunity to try to work something out with someone. Here, if some of you are dating or getting to know someone, you may start saying, okay, I need to open up and put my past behind me. This is looking more like the past coming back again. Yeah. Some of you have an opportunity, single ladies, to start a relationship, start something new. Someone could come in and really mean well. Yeah, I do see you getting a lot of attention. I see you, though, holding back, you know, guarding your heart, guarding yourself, guarding your children, which makes a lot of sense, and putting work and finance and career in front of any love potential. But I do see love potentials coming your way, people who are quite smitten with you. And you know how to protect yourself. You're a smart person, so I don't feel like someone's here to get over on you. As time goes on, that may be different. Okay, so I see some of you could be attracting someone who is still mourning their past as well. So you're still holding on to some extent the past. You're attracting people with the same sentiments. But I do feel that if given the right time and opportunity to just take it slow and get to know each other, this can turn into something like down the line. You both are kind of in the same space, just operating differently here. So single Taurus ladies, there may be an opportunity to meet someone, take your time and get to know them. It could turn into something, but it looks like you guys will be focusing more on your finances and work here. Okay. And also for others of you, you could be just taking your time and moving forward to build something with someone. They're a little bit more emotionally open. You're far more emotionally guarded, but that's because of your past. Yeah, you're worried about your past a lot, but you will be willing. You know, you will be willing. There's something that you kind of keep tucked down inside of you quietly that you're still processing the past, but you will be willing to kind of see how things are going to go with you and this person. So there's that. And this may not all be happening now. It may start happening, you know, at the tail end of this month or going into your birthday season is when you may start to give someone a chance and meet someone and start to give them a chance. Taurus single men. I do feel that you are kind of weary. You've been out there spreading yourself thin. And that's because you quiet as it's kept, you're trying to get over the past as well, but you're doing it in a way that you don't go through it. You kind of go under it, around it, any other way that you can than going through the pain or the disconnect or the hurt of the past. I feel for some of you, you could be watching someone from your past as well, getting to know people, but with no true intentions of taking it anywhere seriously. I keep seeing a water sign woman. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Aries. I'm thinking about Aries. So I guess you guys are acting more like an Aries than you are a Taurus, or you have been. Again, getting to know people with no real intent to move it forward, and then kind of feeling a little overwhelmed because everyone now wants you to kind of step up. Everybody wants you to step up, and it's just too much. So you may have to get rid of, this harem of people, all of these people that you kind of, the people that you've collected along the way, put it that way. You collected several people along the way, and it's now a daunting task to keep up with these people. I feel for some of you it's a daunting task to kind of go on this way because you have to acknowledge that you are still getting over someone or the past. So there's that with Taurus men. If you feel like, I'm chilling out, I'm not really doing anything right now, I'm taking my time, I really want this person, it's going to be difficult to get them back because there's unrequited love here. Okay. If there's someone who you've been holding out to try to get that person back, watching them, that sort of thing, again, you may be heading towards some disappointment with that person. Others of you, I do feel like you will gain your mojo back when we get into Aries season. Now let's get into Taurus couples. Yeah. There's a lot of care here and love. Some of you, this is a relationship, I want to say, of convenience to some extent. You kind of know what to expect from this person for some of you, and you're pregnant. So you may be getting back with someone or getting with someone, being with someone because there's a child involved now, because it just makes sense financially to some extent to be with this person. You know who you're dealing with. You know what you're dealing with, for those of you who I'm reading for. And your person, even though they may have gone quiet on you, disconnected from you, here they are back again. They're back in your life. Some of you have someone who doesn't know how to commit. They just don't. They like a lot of females. They know they have a problem. They're aware of it. Okay, they feel like now they're ready to come back together again and try to work the situation out after a very hard time. Yes, some of you are dealing with an Aries, what is new, who could be juggling you and another person, but they're hopeful that things are going to work out. You're not numb. I feel like Taurus, especially if you are a Taurus woman, okay, in a relationship and your person is non-committal, you almost it's not that you're okay with it, okay? Because again, there is some disappointments that you're heading toward. I feel that it's kind of not anything new, but it's going to be kind of for some of you, the two of you are heading toward a disappointing or a separation or a breakup this week going into the weekend. There's not enough effort put into the relationship. You're willing to do it, Taurus. It looks like you are willing to do it. For some of you, you're willing to do it. It could go vice versa, as I said. But there's a sense of someone feeling like they have full control over this relationship, and they may feel like they can control it because of money, because of status, because who they are in your life. And again, this can go vice versa, but there's a sense of someone feeling like they can manipulate this relationship to be whatever they want it to be. And I have to caution you guys, there is deception in this, especially if you're feeling that you've been charmed by your person. They're putting it on pretty heavy and thick. There's a little bit deception here. So there definitely could be someone stepping outside of this relationship. And they may use work, being at a distance, to be the excuse as to why they're away at times. But I get that you know this. I get that you're aware of this, okay? And you've thought about this long and hard. And for some of you, it's like, we have a kid or children, or we have, assets and we have things together. Like, it's bigger than the two of you is what it seems like to me here. But again, like I said, do remember that there is going to be some type of disappointment that's going to come up this particular week, even a breakup, possibly a separation. So in the extended, if you are interested in that, do click the link in the description box below. There you will find all that we discuss in the live. It's a live reading that we go over. So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. For the 2021 yearly Taurus reading, you can find that in the description box below, along with the link to my website so you can set up a personal read for yourself. If you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Taurus.